Hey guys, Jared Kraus, and do you want to buy a website business? In particular, do you want to buy a drop shipping website? Now, I bought 2 drop shipping websites myself, and sometimes people are saying drop shipping's dead, and others saying there's no way drop shipping could be dead. And I believe it's a really cool business model, and it can allow you to have a really cool lifestyle. And when buying a drop shipping website, first and foremost, there's some key things that we really need to know to ensure it's a good investment. And that's doing different parts of due diligence, which is why in this video, I want to talk about what to check when buying drop shipping websites. First and foremost, I bought multiple dropshipping websites. My clients have bought multiple dropshipping websites, and we believe these are really good business models. We're not accustomed to only wanting to do dropshipping sites. Other people have bought different types of business models as well and have achieved great success. But in doing dropshipping, I've learned so much, or buying dropshipping websites, I've learned so much on things we need to check when buying dropshipping sites so we don't make a blunder and buy a bad website. So the first thing you should be checking is, does the supplier want to stay on with the website business? Because say you go away and buy a dropshipping business and you've got 2 or 3 suppliers, and maybe 1 or 2 of them say, look, we're maybe going out of business, or maybe I'm not going to continue selling your products to this website because they're not selling or moving enough and it's not worth our while. That's a question that you really need to jump on the phone with the seller and get them to confirm some way, and also get the dropshippers to confirm that these guys are going to stay on with the business, because you don't want to buy a website for a certain amount of money and then you take it over, and 2 months down the track, the drop shippers or the wholesalers go, look guys, we can't continue to do this, or we don't want to continue to do this, or we're going out of business, or whatever it is. You want to ensure that they stay with the business for a good, healthy duration, because otherwise you're going to be stranded without having any products to sell. That's a really key thing, right? And that's something that I always check when buying websites that are drop shipping sites. The second thing that's very, very, very important, especially with drop shipping websites, is the website replicable? Now, what do I mean by this? Now, when you go on Flipper or any other marketplace, you can see there's a whole bunch of websites that are drop shipping websites. And what people have done is they've quickly gone away and built a website, and they've found a few suppliers, and they've linked them up with their website, and it's a drop shipping website. Maybe they've sold a few different products. Now, this is great, but the thing that's wrong with this is that people can easily become drop shippers. Now, you want to find out the website you're buying, is it a product that a lot of people are able to go away and get access to the drop shippers and start doing it overnight? And if so, are they able to build up a website quite quickly to become the competition of a website you're buying? Now, this is something to really consider. Maybe there is a website that is a dropshipping site and they're selling a certain product that is harder for people to go away and get access to those products and those wholesalers that sell those type of products, which means it is a good dropshipping website. So you need to really consider, is this type of website replicable or not? Because you don't want to buy a dropshipping website where somebody is like, I can just go away and start selling the same product overnight and put some money into marketing and become competition within 2 to 3 weeks. That's something that you need to consider. The third thing that I like to check is that, how much are these products selling for on the actual website I'm looking at buying? And then, how much are we buying those products from the drop shippers, and what's the profit margin? And the reason I like to know what the profit margin is, because that allows me to see how much money I can spend on marketing. And the fourth thing that I want to talk about is, like, who are you actually marketing to? So you want to go away and do your research and due diligence on traffic and learn what the target audience is. Who are buying these products? Why are they buying these products? And where are they buying these products from? Like, how do they find these products? How do they find out about the dropshipping website? Is it on Instagram? Is it on Facebook? Is it on Pinterest? Is it on Google? Is it on Twitter? Is it on LinkedIn? There's so many different channels. Is it Bing? Is it Yahoo? Is it, who knows where they're finding these products or finding out about the business? And the reason that I like to know who the people are and where they're finding it from, is because then I can link those two up and I can start putting more money into marketing, especially when I know what the profit margin is, to ensure I can grow the business sustainably and in the right way, where people are actually looking and hunting for the products that the website is selling. So that's really important to understand those three things. And then you've got a few certain things like SEO. You know, has there been some work done to the website, such as SEO? Now, sometimes dropshipping sites, people build them up and they put a whole lot of money into marketing and leave the SEO behind. And that is okay, but what I like to do and work out is that, is it best to use an SEO strategy for the longevity of the dropshipping website? Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's worth having this dropshipping website for a certain amount of time, building it up, growing it, and flipping it, and not investing in SEO, because the long term, you may want to flip it. But if you want to hold this business for the long term, what's been done in terms of SEO? Has it worked, and can you do that again? And if it hasn't worked and you do want to focus on SEO, what type of SEO are you going to do? So you can see, when I do due diligence, I ask millions and millions and millions of questions about, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? And that comes from having a lot of experience and looking at hundreds of websites myself personally and for my clients. So last but not least is like checking a few final things, like you need to check the traffic. You know, is it a good amount of traffic? Is it stable? If it's going up, down, sideways, and why? Why is it trending in a certain way? Asking why questions is a very, 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 very valuable thing to be doing when you're buying a website. Why? Why is this doing that? Why is this doing that? What does that mean? How does that work? Is that important? Is it not important? And yeah, so you got the traffic, and then check out the financials as well. Do the financials add up? You know, can you see everything clearly throughout the financials? Are there certain expenses that are being made but aren't relevant or aren't even seen in the profit and loss statement? Also, a really cool question to ask is there any skeletons in the closet? Is there something about this website that you're not telling me that I really need to know as a new website owner if I'm going to buy it? It's a really hard question to ask, especially when you're a first-time website buyer, but it's something you want to get comfortable doing, right? And asking, you know, is there any way that there's income coming into the business from a relationship that you have with somebody that I may not know about, or is not reflected in the research or the due diligence that I've been given? So many questions to be asking, especially about dropshipping websites. And the main thing is because you don't want to go away and buy something that is replicable, and you don't want to go away and buy something that's not profitable and isn't marketable as well. So guys, I hope you got a whole lot of value from this video. If you do have questions about dropshipping websites, please comment your questions. If you did like this video, let me know what you liked about this video so I can give you more of that in coming videos. And if you do want to buy a dropshipping website, go away and get my free tools from my website. They're going to help you so much in due diligence. The first one is the website evaluator tool. Helps you value if a website's good or not. And then the second one is a due diligence framework, and it helps you cover different parts of due diligence and knowing what to find out about the business to ensure you got proper due diligence in front of you to empower you to make a really good decision to buy the website or not. So guys, hope you got a whole lot of value. Like I said before, all the best, and I'll speak to you in the next one.